Hey guys, I had started not to do a video today. It is super late. Jeff is still at work, but and Noah is in his room resting. We weren't home today. Noah and I, well, Jeff worked, but Noah and I weren't home today because we were helping a friend move, and I wasn't supposed to go, but then I asked did they need more help, so I volunteered to go help too, and so I decided to go. So like I said, I just started not to do a video, but I did have something that I'm really happy about that Jeff did for me and did not have to do when he did it, but I wanted to show it to you. Now if you don't watch my other channel where my planner videos are at, you probably don't care, but then again you might, because I do use this rig for whenever I do certain types of unboxings and show you certain things like from a downward angle. And also you might not be interested in this because you don't do YouTube videos. I mean, some of you that do YouTube videos, you might be interested in it, but I want to show you the rig Jeff set up for me for filming my downward shot videos, and it's got lights. He is going to do some different types of lights on it with those lights like he had on it before, or on the old one, so that shadows and stuff won't be as much of a big deal. Here, let me just flip the camera around and show y'all a little bit better than doing it at this angle. I thought I could do it, but the chair and stuff's in the way. Okay, so this is a whole new one. He had a different one for the other house. He had to do a different one because of the way he had to hook this one up. So it's just a rig for this camera here. And yes, I have multiple cameras, but it's a rig to be filming the downward shots. So let me see if I can get this to maybe focus on that screen. Yeah, maybe. And see, this is my hand on that screen. So this is my camera that I used to use this for vlogging. Now it is a little bit shaky. He's gonna see if he can figure out that, but it also has lights, and I'm gonna turn on the lights, and then where's the thing? Oh, it's up here. And then I will show you the lights. I hope that it doesn't blind you, but see, there's the lights. And it films like this area down here, and it's really awesome, and I'm very proud of him and happy that he can do these things for me and for you know, other things that he does for us. But this is a piece of the leftover laminate from our countertops that are in the bathrooms and kitchen. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that rig because I'm very proud of him for doing that and making that for me. I'll be right back. Okay, so the other day when Noah and I went to get his glasses and everything, I think I told you guys that we had went to get some more of my stuff, this office things, and y'all, this place is a wreck in here now. And I'm hoping that this coming week I can do more in here, get more things organized. Maybe even this weekend, I don't know, but I have a lot of space under the desk, so Jeff put that under there, but I don't know if I want to keep it under there. This is what was on top of my old desk, and the other part is right there. It's just turned around backwards, so you can't really see it. So I'm not sure if I want that under there. I'm kind of trying to figure that out. And another thing that I want to talk to you about is a plan we have for this room. This room is not just for my office situation, our office situation, because they can come in here anytime they need to and do whatever they need to, which Noah probably would never need to use my computer, but if he needs paper, pencil, whatever. If he needs to print something off, which he can use his computer to print something because it's Wi-Fi. But another thing this room is for is a guest room. And so after we get as much as we can settled, we're planning on trying to make not a Murphy bed, but like a sofa type situation, a lounging area that turns into a bed. I've seen them on Pinterest, and we're trying to decide if we want to put it over there, well, not up against, like on this wall, and it'll be behind the desk or in front of the desk, or if we want to put it over here in this corner area or something. But we're thinking if we put it here, we could mount a television over there, and Jeff could have like play games in here while I'm in here doing things like editing and stuff. Because at the house, let me sit the camera down. I've got to take this thing off. I'll be right back. Okay, so at the house, when I was in, okay, the desk was in the living room. So if Jeff was playing a game, he was still in the same room as I was. If he was watching TV, he was still in the same room as I was. If he was playing on his Chromebook, he was still in the same room as I was. If I was editing a video, I was in the same room as him. If I was playing a game, I was in the same room as him. Whatever, we were in the same room. Well, as it is now, the desk is in here, the computer is in here, the TV is in there, his Chromebook is in there, the gaming system is not hooked up. So if we do like a little futon situation, I don't really know what it will be. If we do some kind of little bed that could be a sofa as well, he could be in the same room as me. And the reason why, okay, you might be thinking, oh, well, why don't you just edit your videos while he's at work? Or why don't you just do your desk work while he's at work? Well, I'll tell you why. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I do. But he swaps shifts. So there's some times where, yeah, I can do all the editing and all that stuff while he's at work. But there's some things that I do that have nothing to do with YouTube, that are just family things, that are, you know, life things, that it's just household taking care of things, has nothing to do with my YouTube channels, that I have to do while he's at home according to his shift. So I don't want to not be able to be around him just because I have to take care of some things for our family. And I don't want to not be around him just because I have to be in the office, you know? So we're trying to figure out something so we can still be around each other when I have to be in here, and it be a comfortable place for guests to sleep or hang out or whatever, you know, something that's a multi-purpose room. That's what I want to do, so that there won't be times whenever Jeff and I have to be apart when we don't have to be apart. And like all my YouTube stuff, I usually do that while he's at work, unless I'm filming and he's there, you know, that kind of thing. That's different. But if I'm editing or uploading or answering comments, he's usually already at work. He's not at home, because that's my work time, you know? So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about other things that have to be done, where there's a time limit, like, or let's just say that sometimes whenever he is off work, other people are not, like businesses and things. So yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter really. I mean, we're just trying to figure that out. I also want to talk to you guys about some things we've decided. Like, I know a lot of you have asked, where are you going to put all the things? What are you going to do with all your stuff? So far, we've done pretty good. With every room we have unpacked, we have been fine. In fact, the kitchen, we have even more space that we didn't even know we were going to have. The pantry, we have more space we didn't even know we were going to have. And things are put away. But I still want to downsize certain things. So, just like I told you guys about my clothes a while back, I have come up with a way that I'm going to do pretty much everything in the house. I'll give you some examples. Let's just say in the kitchen. Okay. Oh, I kicked the lamp. No, it's not on my desk because I don't know where I want it. I don't even know if I want it. But let's say the kitchen. Okay, yesterday morning I used a pair of tongs that I don't normally gravitate towards. I don't gravitate towards those tongs because I bought them when I had non-stick cookware. And I don't use non-stick cookware anymore. I use cast iron and stainless steel, things like that. I'm sorry, I had to yawn. I'm very tired. Anyway, I was wondering, why don't I gravitate towards those when I was putting them away? Because before, all those things were in a drawer, and if they're in a drawer, it's like out of sight, out of mind. You don't think about it. And then whenever you go through your drawers, you're like, well, these are good tongs. There's nothing wrong with them. Why do I, I don't want to get rid of them because they're so good. Okay. That's the way my brain works. Anyway, so I came up with a strategy, whatever. I don't know what you call it. A way to see if I really like things before I toss it or whatever. So I used those tongs because I had not used them in a long time and did not know why. I knew that it was, well, I thought it was because I didn't use non-stick cookware anymore. Turns out it's because I didn't like the way they felt. I didn't know what Allie was doing. I've told you guys before that I have like arthritis in my hands. So sometimes gripping things hurts. A lot of you ladies probably have arthritis in your hands. You know what I mean. There's certain things that if you hold it, it's not comfortable. Well, those tongs, because of how you have to hold them, hurt my hand. And I only cooked up some link sausage yesterday with them. So my decision is wash them and let them go. There's absolutely nothing wrong with those tongs. They're a good brand, but they don't work for me. So I will give them away. I'll clean them up, give them away. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use things that I don't normally gravitate towards to figure out, why don't I usually use that? And if it is because it's not comfortable for me or I don't like the way it works, I can give it away because somebody else might. Now, if I find that there's a defect in it, I'm not going to give it to somebody else. If it's broken, which I don't think any of my kitchen stuff is broken, but if it's broken, let's just say if it is, that won't be given away. I will get rid of that. It will be recycled, repurposed somehow, trashed, whatever. It will not be a thrift item at some thrift store one day. It will be a get rid of thing. So I'm going to use the things. If I like them, I keep them. If I don't like them, they gotta go. If I'm not sure if I like them, they will go in a certain place, and then I will try them again and decide. Or give myself a little bit of time to have a little thought, a little thinking about it time. What am I saying? I don't know. So that's what I'm doing. And just that's what I do with my clothes. If I put it on and I don't like the way it feels, it's got to go. So that's one way we're going to be getting rid of things. But I do also, when it comes to kitchenware, I don't have to do this with my clothes. I can do whatever I want with my clothes. But when it comes to kitchenware or things for the bathroom, like towels and things like that, I do have 2 more people that I have to think about. So I can't just, be like, oh, I don't like this, and get rid of it. I have to ask Jeff and Noah, do you like this? I have to find out if it's any good for them. I'll give you a little example. Okay. I can't. It's not working. It's not working for me. Okay. I'm gonna pull out some pens and pencils and things. Okay. So I have these 4 items here. Okay. These 4. What I'm gonna do is ask myself, how do I use this? If I use it every day, I definitely am gonna keep it. That would be this pen. Every single day I use it. If I use it once or twice a week, according to how much I need it, it's not going anywhere because I use it quite often. In fact, I use it so much I might have to get a new one soon. How much is left? I'm going to leave it there so I can check it later. Okay. If I use it for certain instances that I need it once a week or every other week or something like that, and there's nothing else that can be used the same way, I'm going to keep it. I can't talk. My lips stick together. I'm going to keep it because I use that. In fact, I use it so much it's on my desk. There are other pens and things that are not. This one I don't use very often, maybe once a month, because it's a liquid pencil. But there's someone else in my family who uses pencils all the time, including this one, and that's Jeff. So even though I don't use this often, Jeff does. So that means I can't get rid of it, because if he came to look for a pencil on my desk, he wouldn't be able to find one, because this is the one he uses. So I have to think about that kind of thing. Now, in all honesty, all the things on my desk are mine. I can do whatever I want with them. He'd never say a word. But why would I inconvenience my husband? I wouldn't. And I do use this sometimes. Certain occasions, certain reasons. So that's just an example of things, how I'm going to be going through it. If I use it every day, I'm definitely not getting rid of it. If I use it a couple times a week, I'm definitely not getting rid of it. If I have a specific purpose that I cannot replace it with anything else that I already have, I'm not getting rid of it. If someone else in my family uses it often, I'm not getting rid of it. But let's just say all of those, if there were any of them that nobody used, why waste my space, Why have it here? I do want to see if this is running out of ink, because, oh no, I still got quite a bit. It's good. See, I use it a lot. In fact, I have not long ago replaced that one. But that's what I'm doing. I'm asking myself, do I use it often? Is it something I really like? Is it something I'm really using? Is it something I need? Does it make life better? And if I can say yes to 3 of 4, I'm definitely keeping it. Maybe even 2 out of 4. So, and then there are some things that I probably would get rid of or have another purpose for them. Like, we have towels that have, some of them have some small holes, like not really significant holes, or they're bleached out, because I used to use bleach all the time. I don't anymore. You know, there was some reason that they're thin, they're whatever. I don't use them myself. I don't prefer them. So I had thought, you know, well, we don't ever throw away towels and stuff. Like, if they get a little small hole or something, or they get bleached out, normally we would turn them into dog towels. That's what we call them, to dry the dogs with. Okay, and then after they got worn to a certain amount, we would use them for rags, for cleaning up things, or for, like, say Jeff and Noah are working on something on a car and they get it greasy, they can just chunk it away, they can get rid of it, you know. We just go ahead and use it till it can't be used anymore. But there are certain towels that are to the point that I would normally have gotten rid of, or downgraded, or not really downgraded, because turning them into dog towels is not downgrading, but I would have found a new purpose for them. But Noah loves those towels. He likes the thinner towels. I like the thick, fluffy ones. So I won't get rid of those towels. I won't change their purpose, because Noah likes them. So they just stay in Noah's bathroom. So we have to think about the other people living in our home. If we don't have anybody else living in our home, do whatever you want. If you find that you don't like a pair of scissors, get rid of them. If you find that you don't like a pen, get rid of it. A spatula, get rid of it. Don't keep it. But ask yourself some questions. Come up with your own questions. Decide what is important to you. So that's what I've been trying to do since we moved. Even as I'm unpacking things, I'm kind of like, okay, when's the last time I used this? Do we really need this? Is it something that we're going to have to replace, or we're going to regret it if we get rid of it? And we decide. We already have a box. We've been here like almost 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I think so. And we already have a box with things to get rid of, because we've been doing this. And I haven't talked about it because I've been so busy unpacking with you guys and things like that, that I just have not talked about this. But it's a system that we're trying to have in place that we can keep doing it. Another system we're doing is, you guys know that we do prepping, you may as well say. We buy extra of things, which we have not done that in a long time until recently, because we were trying to downsize so we'd have less to bring here. And the reason why we're trying to downsize is because moving is hard enough without extras. We still had extras, but okay. Something I'm planning on doing is, I've talked to Jeff about it. Say one more time, lady. Just say it one more time. Anywho's, you guys that have been around for a while know that I use the glass bottles in my kitchen and bathroom or wherever, my cleaning bottles. I'll tell you the reason why I do. Okay, they're the perfect, like 16 ounces, so that means they're not real heavy. They have sprayers on them that are a little bit longer, because I put the sprayers on them. I got them from Amazon, and those bottles are more comfortable for me to hold. So I'm already pouring whatever product it is, all-purpose cleaner, disinfectant, wood cleaner, whatever. I'm pouring it into a glass bottle. So what we've decided is, after all the all-purpose cleaner that we already own is gone, we will buy concentrated all-purpose cleaner, which we still have. We already have some of that, but that's what we'll be doing. After all the disinfectant we have is gone, we'll just buy the concentrated type. That way I can just pour a little bit into my glass bottle, add water, I've got it made. It's done. I can just do the thing. You can make your own glass cleaner. You can use rubbing alcohol. You can use vinegar. You can use lots of things to clean your glass and things like that. You have to be more careful with acidic things and alcohol and all that, but there are ways that you can do it safely. But what we've decided is buy concentrated things as much as possible so that we don't have as much to store. Now, we still have quite a bit of cleaner, so I'm not going to have to be worrying about that for a while. At least most of the things. So that's the way we're downsizing, I guess. We're just going to use concentrate instead of the other. So there's that. I really don't know what else I was going to talk about, but I did want to talk to you guys about this stuff, about how we are planning to make life easier. And I did want to tell you, for all of you who were worried about our stuff, where were we going to put it, so far it's been okay. In fact, because our kitchen is so much bigger than the other one we had, we still have space. And pantry wise, I actually still have space in the pantry. So it's working out pretty good, and we've been here almost 2 weeks, and I think we're all extremely happy with it. It's nice. The only thing not nice is our couch. We don't like it. It's terrible. But I mean, we paid $60 for it several years ago, and it was good for the time, but it was cheap made, and it has worn out super fast. And we bought it third hand, not second hand, third hand. So we got our money's worth many times over. But yeah, we are looking for another sofa, but we're not in a hurry. But that's the one thing that bugs us. It's not comfortable. But we're slowly doing things, and we do have plans for like my books and stuff like that. Like I told you guys, I'm not unboxing a lot of it. I'm not taking it out of the boxes because we are moving the mobile home again. And if you look on my channel, it's in the Getting Out of Debt playlist. There's a Q&A about the mobile home that explains why we're moving it, why we decided to purchase a mobile home and not live in the brick house anymore. It answers a lot of questions, but if any of you have questions, you can just leave them down in the comments, and I will do my best to answer. I don't mind answering the same question more than once, because I know some of you are new. You haven't seen our earlier videos. You don't really know us that well. And that's part of getting to know others. And I do want to say that this channel is not just about renovation. It's not just about, like, this channel is about our lives, about whatever's going on. Yes, there will be renovation. Yes, there will be DIY. Yes, there will be cooking. There will be grocery hauls. There will be other hauls. There will be chit chat. I will sometimes sit in front of the camera and just talk to you because I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy talking to you in the comments. There will be lots of things on here. There will be us sharing things we're doing, things we enjoy. There'll be Bible studies, lots of stuff. Now, I know that the day you saw this video, there was no Bible study. I know that it's been several weeks since I had one. But I'm trying my best to get the house in order so I can be able to do those again. So I guess this is kind of an update video too. because I do want to continue with the Bible studies. I don't want to stop them. I enjoy them. I also don't want you to think that that's the only study I do, because I do other Bible study that has nothing to do with the ones I share on here. That sounds weird because it does have something to do with it because it's the Bible, but it's not the same study. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I have Bible studies that I do daily that I don't share on here, not because I wouldn't share them. It's just the Bible study I do on here is extra. And you know, any extra Bible that I can get in, I love it. But right now, life is so busy, and I need to get the chaos in order so my mind can wrap around this. Because when I am doing Bible studies to share with you guys, I do have to put some more thought into it, because I have to think about how I'm going to talk to you about it. But I really enjoy it. I love it. I mean, I used to be a Sunday school teacher. I used to lead book club for our Bible, for our church before. I just love Bible study. I love learning, and I love sharing what I learn and things like that. So I am doing my best to get back on track with that, and I will at some point. I just don't know when. So I'm telling you now, I don't know exactly when, but I am going to do my best, because I want to. I want to. So anyway, I don't know why I said that way. I said want. That's not the way I say won't. I say won't. What am I doing? I say it both ways, y'all. I talk all kind of crazy. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I don't know if there's any more. I just wanted to share a little bit about some things. And since I wasn't home, I thought now would be a good time to have a sit down chit chat in my pajamas. Even though it's not pajama day, I'm just ready for bed because I've already had my shower and things. But anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. If I didn't make sense, I'm sorry. I have not had much sleep. It's been a busy day. It's been a busy couple of 10 months or longer. But it's been good. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope that I made sense throughout this video. If I didn't, you probably saw a whole lot of me trying to explain on the screen, because I type up a storm sometimes. But I'll see y'all then. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you have a question, you can leave that too. If something's going on with my voice, maybe it's because it's late, maybe it's because I hadn't had much sleep. It's okay. I'll sleep in tomorrow. It's Saturday. Tomorrow. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.